Hello, this is your psychological mentor, Park Sen. I'm going to share another story today that will be helpful in your life. There are quite a lot of people who feel guilty when they have to receive money or something from others. Is it really okay for me to take this money? Am I getting too much? And, kind of hesitating and feeling awkward like that. You feel a bit guilty when receiving money from others. But that's actually a sign of being an amateur. If you're a professional, you shouldn't feel guilty or hesitate when it comes to getting paid. Honestly, in this capitalist society, if I were told I didn't have to pay when receiving some kind of service or benefit, I wouldn't want that at all. If you really want to be deeply immersed in something, you need to be someone who strives to be the best in that field like me. Someone who constantly works tirelessly to be at the top of their area of expertise. When I meet people like that, I believe I should pay them as much as they deserve, as much as I want, in exchange for the precious time they dedicate to me. That way, I can have a truly immersive experience, a state of intense focus and deep engagement. Wow, I'm really excited to have gotten to know this person. What this person teaches me is so valuable. I'm willing to pay enough to meet people who can make me feel this way and put me in that state. I don't really want to participate in gatherings where I don't pay for it. Even if I go meetings that feel bland and amateurish, it doesn't matter whether they charge money or not. These kinds of people, generally speaking, from the very beginning may appear on the surface to be doing things for others or claim to be acting for others. But in reality, they are not people who can truly help others. Someone who can truly help others is someone who has practically staked their life on it, paying no attention to anything else. For them, it's do or die. If it's not this, then nothing. They dig deeper and deeper, focusing solely on this one thing so that others don't even need to look elsewhere. As long as they come to me, in my field, you can experience the very best service. You can feel the highest value. You have to make people think this way in order to truly help them and genuinely care for them. If your performance is so lackluster and uninspired that you wouldn't even deserve to be paid, if you can only create such a bland result or state, then you're just someone who claims to help others in words only. That's why it's so difficult for them to get paid. And because they can't earn enough, they can't create the conditions to fully immerse themselves and devote themselves to researching only that. So they remain exhausted and worn out. How could they possibly help others in that state? If you can make a living doing what you truly love and have more than enough energy to show your full potential, then of course you can confidently accept payment. And you just need to give even more than that. Don't be afraid to accept money if you can truly help someone become fully absorbed and focused. And if you can give them much more value than what you receive, then how do you know if you can do that? You need to have a lot of real-world experience. The younger you are when you start receiving money, the more real-world experience you'll naturally gain and the more helpful you'll become to others. In fact, even though I'm in my 40s now, I've been getting paid to teach things like hypnosis therapy and share my knowledge since I was 21. Because of that, I've always thought about how much more I should give as someone who receives money, how much more I should immerse people, and that mindset kept me striving to do better. And honestly, the enjoyment of being paid made me feel even more responsible. So I worked even harder. So remember, not getting paid is not a virtue for others. Please make sure to get paid. Whenever you provide something to others, always ask them to pay. And then just make sure to give them even more so that they never feel their money was wasted. That's how I've always lived, and that's how I'll continue to live. My descendants will do the same, and I believe that everyone who learns from me will do so as well. That's exactly how I teach. Now, everyone, I hope you become even stronger professionals in the new year. As always, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Wishing you good health always. Stay strong.